Goddamn shame the way brothers and sisters who know their nationality, know they're Jews or Israelites rather, and still can't get that Christian lovey-dovey slave mentality out of their minds. It's a damn shame. Yo, I'm looking at this thing on Facebook. This brother, he got the nerve to ask why people are unfriending him. I ain't gonna mention his name. I'm not even gonna show him, but he has a nerve to ask or be surprised that brothers are unfriending him. Look at this nonsense. I mean, he's okaying this. I don't even get mad anymore now. You know, to be truthful, I don't get mad anymore because I know in my spirit you got a lot of weak, lazy, happy spirited brothers and sisters who still love their enemy. Still love their enemy. Be very mindful of what I say too, because I believe that when you don't take on the spirit of Toby or Uncle Ben, I have a feeling that these are the same ones who get your pages flagged or shut down. That's what I personally believe, though. But I mean, look at this, man. Look at this. I mean, it says, and look, it says, the brother from the House of David, he put it up there. But there's a few different posts on the subject matter floating around Facebook. It says, the Wada Ahaya Bahasham Yeshaya. Whenever I see Yeshaya and Ahaya, red flags go up. Red flags go up immediately. I see that. You know, these are brothers who lick the toes and the back of the heels of Esau, the back of the heels where all the crust and dirt is at. These are the ones who lick Esau's feet spiritually. But it says, for calling us Jesse and Crystal out of darkness into your marvelous light. Abadawa Shabbat Shalom. I am from Midyats, whatever the hell he's trying to say. You know, and look at this. There is no way, I don't care what you tell me, is I'm gonna follow Esau or accept Esau as my brother or any Edomite woman as my sister. And the only reason why they're coming in is because there's nothing to go back to. Their people have ripped off and robbed and stolen so much that there's nothing left in America or the world. They see that. They see the elections are fake and frauds. We saw that with the Trump-Biden election. They see they don't respect their laws because you see that down at the border. They're not even acknowledging that what's happening at the border is a problem. They're not even seeing that. So they don't even follow their own laws. They don't follow or keep their own laws. I have no respect for Esau. I have no respect for Esau whatsoever. And you shouldn't either. And I don't really respect any brother or sister who's in the mindset of loving Esau. I mean, look at this mess. See if I can see a couple of these. There's a couple who teach the grafted in doctrine on YouTube. Shake my head. Which couple? It's really said which couple. Yeah, it's gonna be a great day when we're in our power and all hell breaks loose. We're in our power and the enemy has to pay for what they have done. The same way we had to pay, it's gonna be a beautiful day. We had to pay. We had to pay. Let's see what foolishness is on here. I don't even want to look at this, but we had to pay. Somebody said, what the? I don't know. I'm confused. Should I swim or swim? How should I sit here? The face he's making is that of mockery. I don't think they're serious. I think they're trying to mock us. I don't know about that. See, what a lot of you brothers are not seeing, and what a lot of you sisters are not seeing, is that we're in a time where Esau knows that it's a wrap. Esau knows it's a wrap. Don't be fooled. These Edomites, because I deal with them on Facebook here and there. These Edomites, they listen to you brothers teach, man. I'm not talking about the New Jack brothers. I'm talking about you brothers who are well seasoned and know how to put together the puzzle of prophecy, who know together the puzzle of understanding true biblical history, who knows how to prove that Esau is not the Canaanites, Esau is not the Arabs, who know how to put that thing together that shows that Esau is a so-called white man today, and that his world is ending and our world is beginning. These Edomites, they watch this stuff. They watch you brothers, man. I've mentioned this a few times. So stop with the shaming tactics. You have a lot of weak brothers and sisters among you. This is a reality you're going to have to face. You have a lot of weak brothers and sisters among you. It's not by chance they saying these things. You have weak brothers and sisters among you, especially the Hispanics. The Hispanics don't know their history, so-called Hispanics. So-called Puerto Ricans love the Europeans. So-called Dominicans, they love the so-called Europeans. They love Esau. Not all of them, but you have a lot of weak so-called Hispanics among our people that just love the enemy and said, forget about history, forget about how they fed our people to dogs and cut off the Taínos' hands when they didn't produce enough gold and rape their women. This is why you see Hispanics wearing blonde hair just like the black woman. This is why today you see Hispanic women wearing blonde hair just like the white woman, and you have so-called black women doing the same thing. I asked this question a while ago. What percentage of Hispanics are born with blonde hair versus how many Hispanics you see with blonde hair in the Bronx, in Bushwick, in East New York, in Philadelphia? Tell me. I'm curious. Esau has not changed, man. He came and conquered with the Bible. He came and conquered with white Jesus Christ. He came knowing in the beginning that you are Israelites, and butchered and killed and destroyed, and has not changed in these last days. What makes you think he's going to change? If your enemies were going to change, they would have changed a long time ago. A long time ago. They would have changed so long ago. And it's just not happening. Not happening. I'm not even going to be long. I just found this, comical. Oh boy. I'm not even gonna go into scripture after scripture. I see all kind of crap on here, man. And this is what we're dealing with, though. This is the reality, and this is what we're dealing with. This is the reality, and this is what we're dealing with. We're dealing with the enemy when we're out there on the highways and byways, and we're dealing with our own people who are in a weak-spirited nature. And it's all good. Because I'm not surprised. Years ago, when I was younger in spirit, I would get mad and bent out of shape. I just look at these Negroes and Hispanics, man, and I say, you are out of your damn mind. Because, what do you see in the news every day now? What's in the news? You see that they talking about recession and famine and not being able to keep food on the shelves. You can't keep food on the shelves. The Most High's judgment. That's the Most High's judgment. What do you see on the news? You see shooting after shooting after shooting. That's just Esau fighting to make a point in destroying the gun laws, trying to get the big guns away from his own people in case there's civil disorder, in case they have firepower that can deal with the National Guards, in case they have firepower that can deal with the FBI, and have firepower so that their Second Commandment amendment rights are not infringed on. It's all a game, man. It's all a game, and you have a lot of weak Negroes, a lot of weak West Indians, a lot of weak Dominicans who still believe in the system. They still believe in the system. In ignorance, they still believe that Esau and the white man can still save America. They still believe this. How many of you see a change when you go and you're buying groceries? How many of you noticed the change in gas prices in just 3 days alone? How many of you that walk through the city, whether you're in New York, Philadelphia, Baltimore, how many of you see a change in the movement and the spirit of brothers and sisters, including the heathens today? How many of you see it a change? This is not hard to see. But if you're a weak brother and you just want to put your head in the spiritual sand and ignore what's happening and try to shame brothers into loving the enemy, you're out of your minds. You're totally out of your minds. But again, I'm not going to be long. I want to check out a couple of these. Let's get a couple last. Even if someone would use that stranger in our land, gotta follow our laws. Of course, they would have to, or don't come in. I don't know what the hell he's saying. If everyone is going to save, when will Yahushua rule over them with a rod of iron? That's a good point. That's an excellent point. The strangers that cleave, you want to serve my God and do right by him and his people, you're 100% okay in my book. See, you got some real I gotta watch what I say, man. You got some real Tobies in the house, man. You got some real Tobies, Brother said, everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. And I agree. Their children shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Their houses shall be spoiled, and their wives ravished. Somebody said, F the heathens. Oh, no, he said, effing heathens make me sick. I'm laughing from because I'm upset. Don't get upset. You got a lot of COONERY going around. Nations come under the covenant and be considered as family and treated as such. Look at this. But your idol Yahushua in the New Testament goes against the word of the Almighty. See that? You see that? A lot of brothers hate us, man. A lot of sisters hate us, and this is what we're dealing with. There's a couple who teach the grafted in doctrine on YouTube. Shake my head. Which couple, brother, has it? But listen, this is just after a while, man. You brothers and sisters just get used to seeing this, because bottom line, their time is coming to an end, and these things they know these things. Their time is coming to an abrupt end, and there's nothing to run back to. You know how we always say among ourselves, there's nothing to run to. What the brother said, we always say there's nothing to run to, and there's nothing to go to out in America. A lot of these heathens, they see this thing, man. They're trying to keep those guns out of the major cities where the SH is going to hit the fan. Esau doesn't care about bumfuls, nowhere, just DC, New York. Yeah, but you see, in DC, New York, LA, these are where the gun laws are the hardest on the population. In other words, you have mass shootings in New York, DC, LA, Chi-Town, and various parts of states where you have a lot of so-called Negroes and Hispanics. But they don't talk about gun laws in those particular states. Why? Because they have hard gun laws in those states, and this is a sign that the major shootings are in the ghettos in these cities. So gun laws don't work. What good is a gun law when you have shootings all throughout New York and they have hard gun laws there? What good is general gun laws in any city when the proof that gun laws don't work is in Chicago, New York, and LA? And they'll talk about the mass shootings, but you got brothers and sisters dying in Chicago every day by the hundreds. Not every day, but you get my point. And now what I'm hearing is that Baltimore is on an all-time high. This is what I'm hearing now. Hey, Shalom, Azariah. You know, this is what I'm hearing. So gun laws don't work. The gun laws, in my opinion, in case you two get crazy, the gun laws, in my opinion, is to prevent the militias and the groups that are ready to fight against the government is trying to limit their firepower. That's my opinion. Now, they said when Obama took office, gun sales went through the roof. When Trump took office, gun law, first time gun purchases went through the roof. You had over 200% increase in sales of guns, over 200%. Now there's a problem finding ammo. So these Edomites that's coming into the faith and trying to buddy up with you so-called Negroes and Hispanics, they know there's nothing to run back to. Their people have ripped off, robbed, and stolen for so long, there's nothing to run back to. And again, they see you brothers and sisters. They see you brothers and sisters. They see you teaching the truth, and they know. They're not stupid. They know that you're onto something. So today, everybody wants to be a Jew, or everybody wants to be next to a Jew, being an Israelite, like you so-called Negroes. They're not stupid. They're not stupid at all. They know what time it is. They know that this country is done. And you don't have to be a Bible scholar to know that the hand of the Most High is in the world. You don't have to be a Bible scholar to know that the Most High, his wrath and his judgment is coming down heavy on everybody. No time in the history of this country has it been this bad. I mean, you had your issues in 1929, the Great Depression, but it was different. You didn't have social media and computers. The children were in a different mindset. You had stable marriages compared to marriages today. Women didn't walk around like whores like they walk around today. You didn't have gangbanging on the level or in the same manner or spirit it is today. So, they always try to compare 1929 to what we are experiencing today. You can't do that. Can't do that. So these these so-called white people, the Edomites, they know what's going on. They know exactly what's going on, and they know this Bible is real now, and they see there's no way out but to put on fringes and visit a church and get support from the weak, Toby-minded brothers. You brothers are smart. You see it. You're not stupid. You know exactly what I'm talking about, and you see it. You see it, man. So just get ready for it, man. Get ready for it, because it's coming. You got a lot of militia groups. They are mad as hell at what's happening in this country. They're mad. They know that their own people have destroyed this country. They see what Joe Biden has done. You had all these the same Negroes that got this weak mentality on the spiritual side. You got the same thing on the worldly side. You got these same Negroes that put this dude in office, Uncle Joe Biden, put his behind in office. Same Negroes. And now look what happened. Look what happened when they put him in office. You could say what you want about Trump, but you would have been a lot better off with Trump than this idiot. I think his approval rating is below 20% now. I'm almost sure. Don't quote me on that, but I believe it's almost below 20%. So you know, they can't fix this problem because we're coming to that time now. We're coming to that time. Greece had their time and economically, and they had their crashes. Then you had Australia. They had their economic problems. Why shouldn't America get theirs? Why shouldn't America be judged? America is next. And a lot of people, especially brothers and sisters, they are not going to be ready for this. You know, but the heathens, they know what time it is. Look right here. It says, "O Lord, my strength and my strength and my fortress and my refuge in the day of affliction." We are in the day of affliction. You see that? And a fortress is somewhere you go to protect yourself from the enemy. You might have a moat in front of the fortress. You might have a drawbridge. You might have a spiked fence. You might have archers at the front gate. The fortress we live in and we sleep in and we trust in is the Most High. Psalms 91, verse 1 through 3. O Lord, my strength and my fortress and my refuge in the day of affliction. See, so we are in the day of affliction. We're in a day where all hell is breaking loose, not just in America, but all around the earth. And the shootings are just coming like crazy. And Esau is just hyping that up because he wants to push these gun laws very strongly. You see what happened in Philly, right? A bunch of people got shot up in Philadelphia. And you're going to see a lot of that as time goes on because people are stressed. You know, the lockdowns had a psychological effect, not just on children, but adults. People are not right after being locked down for 2 years. Their minds are in a completely different space and manner. It says, when you read on, it says, the Gentiles shall come unto thee from the ends of the earth and shall say, surely our fathers, see that? They're going to say, surely our fathers, meaning their forefathers that brought the Jehovah's Witness Church or the Baptist Church or even the Roman Catholic Church. They're going to search out what they were taught from their fathers. They're going to find out that Christmas was a lie. Find out that Mother's Day was a lie. They're going to find out that Easter and Resurrection Sunday, all that garbage was a bunch of lies. And that what you brothers teach on the highways and byways is the truth. Is the truth. They're going to realize that you are teaching the truth. This is what it's going to come down to. And it's, again, it says, O Lord, my strength and my fortress and my refuge in the day of affliction, the Gentiles shall come unto thee from the ends of the earth and shall say, surely our fathers have inherited lies, vanity, and things where there is no profit. So there's no profit in white Jesus. There's no profit in Easter, like I mentioned earlier. There's no profit in Resurrection Sunday. There's no profit in incorporating a bunch of Edomites, the enemy among you. There's no profit in any of those things. The Indians tried it. What happened? They got butchered, killed, and destroyed. And Indians accepted their Christian religions and beliefs more than 200 years ago. And what happened to the North American Indians? They were destroyed and killed. The Tainos and the Bariquins, they accepted white Jesus and Catholicism in the white man's Bible and religion. And what happened? They were destroyed and killed. So are you going to tell me the white man, he mysteriously got this upgrade of morality and love and peace in the spirit of Jesus from that time to current? He's changed from when he came as Jesus to the people in the islands. He's changed since he came to this country and he came to the Indians, so-called Indians, in love and peace in the spirit of Jesus. He's changed when he butchered your brothers and sisters in the 1600s, 1700s, and 1800s and brought you here in the name of slavery, twisted the Bible around and told you to obey your masters, twisted the Bible around and had you in captivity as Christians. Had you in captivity as Christians. You're going to tell me that this man is the same man that you're trying to use shaming tactics to get us to love and to work with the Bible, and you're going to put fringes on these you're going to put fringes on these people and try to use shaming tactics? Really? Who's that stupid in 2022? Who's that stupid now? I mean, really, who's that stupid? Nobody's that stupid, man. Yeah, I agree. That's where the violence is at, but that's where the money is at too. See, you got brothers on social media telling me to leave New York and telling brothers to leave New York and New Jersey, because it's going to sink or the missiles are going to come there. At the same time, the money is up here in New York. The money is in Philadelphia. The money is in Texas, in Florida. Why do you think the left is always attacking Texas and Florida? Because they're pushing back against the same Edomites as a part of their system. They're pushing back against the system. So you're going to see shootings in Texas. You're going to see fires in Florida. You're going to see shootings in Florida, and you're going to see fires in Texas. You're going to see power outages there because this man has a hatred for his own people in those states. But a lot of people are running to Texas and Florida. They're running there. They're leaving New York, and they are running there. New York is expensive as hell, too. Jersey is expensive as hell. I believe Jersey has the highest taxes in the country. But you're right. I see your point. I see your point. The missiles are coming. They're coming, man. And everything you saying right here in this post, Esau sees stuff like this. When you get a chance, listen to some conservative radio. If you got XM satellite radio in your car, turn to the Patriot channel. Check out, see, a lot of brothers say, I'm not listening to no white man radio. I try to listen to everything. Conservative, liberal, left, right, Democrat, Republican, but I mainly listen to conservative radio. And you'll be surprised as far as what these people are thinking. You'll be really surprised as far as what they're thinking and what they're saying and how afraid they are. You'll be surprised, man. Check it out. Check it out. But you got a lot of things that's coming to pass. A lot of things. You're damn right. And this is what these weak brothers don't see. Esau don't change. He reveals his wickedness once he gains his tactical advantages. And that's his nature, and it's always been that way. How the hell are you gonna trust the evil man and be that stupid, man? I can't be around brothers like that, man. I can't. Or sisters. Because you're weak. I was going out with this sister one day, we was going to the movies. So we were on Lower Manhattan. And this Edomite had a baby in the carriage. So now she's going to SH test me now. It's called a SH test. She's going to tell me isn't that a cute baby? So I didn't answer. I said, but Quash, isn't that a cute baby? So she kept pressing it. So I said something in the nature of, I would like to take that baby carriage and push it across Park Avenue while traffic is going downtown. And that was the end of that conversation. She stopped that. Because you have certain sisters, they will try to change you or change your mind frame into how they think. American. They want to make you an American slave all over again. But when you come with something like that, that sets them straight for a little while. And I said it with purpose. So, she knew I wasn't playing around. But my point is, you have to be very careful, because even as things get worse and worse, it's very easy to fall back into Negrodom. It's very easy if you're not strong in the spirit of the Most High. And people will try to lead you back into Negrodom. But again, I'm going to read this one more time. It says, O Lord, my strength and my fortress and my refuge in the day of affliction. The Gentiles shall come unto thee from the ends of the earth, and shall say, surely our fathers have inherited lies, vanity, and things where there is no profit. And that's true. That's true. And the main thing they try to get you with is the money. The money. I talk to this brother all the time about this. The money is a major tool the devil will use to keep you weak. One of the major tools he will use to keep you weak. And you're going to see a lot of brothers and sisters with money problems, and you'd be surprised what a brother or sister will do when they lack money. You'd be surprised what they'll do. You'd be very, very surprised. I want to show you something. I just laugh at them, man. But I also, what? On you got his brother saying, you got to be very smart when you're dealing with people, even on the job. I don't reveal what I do on the job, man. Because you got weak Negropeans on the jobs too. They will sell you out, or they will make things very difficult for you on the job. So you have to be like a spiritual secret agent when serving the Most High. Conservative Esau doesn't trust Esau because he knows his true nature of lying, backstabbing, and violence. But AR isn't enough. You need nukes to stand against Babylon the Great. Yeah, you do. But it's going to be what's going to happen? They crying over Similac. What's going to happen when the shelves are completely empty? What's going to happen then? What's going to happen when you can't feed your family? You seen those movies like Mad Max, The Road, The Walking Dead? Man, dudes would run up on you and just gangster your ammo, your AR-15, your Glocks, your food supply, and water. So I was watching a movie, and it said when people are hungry, they do very strange things, and it's true. So you ever been in a city and there's a power outage, and everybody trusts that Esau knows what he's going to do, and it's just chaos? Nobody know what the hell to do. Like when we had them ice storms and the power lines was down, nobody knew what the hell to do. They had you getting gas by odd and even numbers. One day, if your license plate was an odd number, that's your day to get gas. If your license plate was an even number, that's your day to get gas. People were getting shot just to get gas. Shot. So a lot of these same Negroes and Edomites that trust in the system, they are going to flip the hell out. They're going to flip the hell out. This is why people are buying guns. I can't blame them on that. I talk with a lot of brothers that get guns. They instruct me, get a safe, and so nobody can steal your gun, and load your gun in the safe, and load your ammo in the safe, and you're good. So I talk to a lot of people that's on that. But this is where we're going. And you're right. Esau is a rat bastard, but when he's desperate, he's gonna do what he got to do. And a lot of Negroes, when they desperate, they're gonna do what they're gonna do. They're going to do what they're going to do, and it's going to be bad because uh, there is going to be a food shortage eventually. There's going to be a shortage in water eventually. In other words, it's going to go down, and those shelves will empty out. And behold, the pale horse. They said they do a lot of test runs. Like they might have pulled a Similac from the shelves purposely just to see the reaction of the people, or they might pull cigarettes off the shelves to see people's reactions who have nicotine fits, or they might shut down your social media just to see your reaction. They could easily just shut down your social media, very easily, or they might stop alcohol. When we had the pandemic lockdowns, they made sure the liquor store stayed open. That was to sedate you so-called Negroes and Edomites, so you wouldn't go crazy and tear up the country. But at some point, Esau is not going to have control over, everything on this planet or in this country. It tells you that in the Apocrypha. I think it's the 15th chapter of Ezra. And this is a reality, man. It's a strong reality. Again, check the gas, man. Every day is jumping up. Every day is jumping up. And these devils, they know what they're doing. They know what they are doing. It's nothing to take lightly. They know exactly what they are doing. Stack your money and be smart. Be very smart. Stack your money and be very smart. Don't in other words, don't be cheap, but be what's the word? Frugal. It's a difference between being cheap and frugal. It's a big difference. But overall, be smart. Be smart. Be very smart. Because the dumb, stupid brothers who are emotional and sisters, they are gonna lose their damn minds. And that's what I'm gonna tell them. See, you laughed at us when we were on them corners. You laughed at us. You laughed at us, but now look at you now. You trusted in these devils, and now look at you now. Look at you now. And the Spirit gonna be with us. You're not gonna understand how we are surviving, how are we getting by, because the Holy Spirit is gonna be with us. Because the Most High is our refuge, like we read a little while ago. That He's our refuge. So I'm saying this to show you, don't have these Edomites in your congregations. Don't have these Edomites in your camps. Don't have these Edomites up in your clique. And any brother that's in that mindset, or any sister that's in that mindset, avoid that brother or sister. Avoid that brother or sister, because that's a weak-natured person. That's a weak-natured person. Check it out. Most High says right here in Proverbs 16:16, he says, how much better it is to get wisdom, see, than gold, and to get understanding rather to be chosen than silver. So it's better to be chosen by the Most High than to accumulate silver and gold and riches, because what's happening now, all those things is fading away, man. They're fading away. Shalom out. All that is fading away. And so I don't respect I don't respect any congregation that has I gotta wash my mouth. Any congregation that has Esau mixed up in there like this, man. I really don't. I don't understand it. Well, I do understand it, but I just don't. I don't respect that. Look at that dude. He looked. Oh man, it's a Bati exclusive. Yo, look at that dude, man. Look at this dude. Yo, man, I don't know what that is. But look at this, man. Look at this dude, man. Look at Miss Ann. Yeah, I got listen, man. I'm gonna go and chill out, man. But you brothers and sisters, yo, listen, man. Listen, you brothers and sisters, you're doing a great job. I see you out there in Atlanta too. I see you brothers out in Atlanta, man. You flipped Jehovah's Witness. I saw that. I see that, but that's a sign, man. You know, these young brothers, they coming out these churches, man. I see it all the time. These young brothers, it coming out the churches. You know, these brothers in Atlanta flipped a Jehovah Witness. You know, and Jehovah Witness, they're a tough spiritual nut to crack because, you know, I met a Jehovah Witness. I was on my way to camp. I didn't go to camp. And I went back and forth with these dudes for 5 hours straight. They would not admit they were wrong. They would not admit they were wrong. This is how stubborn in Satan these dudes are in. So to flip a Jehovah Witness, you know, that's a tactic, man. That demon requires much fasting and much prayer. That's a step under the homosexual demon. But you know, you brothers, you keep doing what you're doing, man. You brothers in Atlanta, you brothers in DC, you brothers in Boston, you brothers that's on the front lines. I'm talking about the front line brothers who are still wearing their fringes, their headpieces. They got their Bibles and their apocryphas. They go out week after week, not the sit down behind the keyboard brothers who judge a 12 tribe chart and pretend to be in the knowledge of the Most High, but then you're talking about Jay-Z's last album, how great his last album was. I'm talking about you real hardcore brothers that are on the front lines fighting in the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. You fall down, you get back up, you go back out, and you fight in the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. You get knocked over spiritually, you get back up, but you fight in the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. You doing what you're supposed to be doing in the spirit of truth, man. I respect that. Even if you fall down and make mistakes and get back up, dust yourself off, and get back in the race again, I respect that than an old weak brother that's going to try to fight and justify this. That's going to justify this. I respect a brother who is in the fight because he's a fighter. So you brothers, you study hard and prepare, man. Prepare and try to limit your mistakes because your mistakes today is different from your mistakes yesterday. Your mistakes today can have some serious consequences compared to how you got out of things yesterday. So you brothers and sisters, you focus, you stay in the right spirit, and have mercy on your brothers and sisters when they fall victim to the devil. Have mercy and understanding towards your brothers and sisters that fall down, and it's a possibility they can get back up. This is Brother McQuash. I'm out. I'll see you brothers in a few days, but you know, stay strong, man, because it's hard. I know it's hard. It's hard for me too. We all going through it, but never think that you're the only one going through certain ups and downs. Do me a favor, hit that thumbs up, share, like this video. I'm trying to get my numbers back up. I had 2,000 followers and the haters got all my pages shut down. 2,000 subscribers, rather. 2,000 subscribers. I'm down to like next to nothing. But till next time, you brothers, stay in the spirit. Shalom.